Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number one. I'm sorry. Greetings one and all, and welcome to day number three. Yes, day number three. Day number three, week 11, spring 2024. That's day number three, week 11, spring 2024. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin by, just giving a quick review of transformations. When we say transformations, a base word, a word that could come from this big word transformation is the word transform. When we talk about transformation, we're talking about when we are transforming a figure, right? And there are four different types of transformations, just as a way of review. Can you all tell me the four types of transformations that we've been going over this week? The four different types of transformations that we've been looking at. Reflection. What else? Say again. Reflection. I want the actual word. The four different types of transformations that we have.
Translation.
Translation. What else? So we have
Dilation.
reflection, translation, dilation. What else?
Rotation.
And rotation. Very good. So if we look at them, these are the four that we looked at. This particular week, we look at translations, we look at rotations, and then we look at dilations. Which one of these transformations, which one of these is a turn? Which one of these is a turn?
Rotation.
Rotation.
Rotations, very good. Which one of these transformations is a flip?
The
Reflection.
Reflection, very good. And which one of these transformation is a resizing?
Dilation.
Dilation, very good. Or enlargement. And we have, which one of these is a slide, right?
Translation.
Translation, very good. And so these are your four different types of transformations. And that's what we're going to be looking at, continue looking at even today, going in further detail and giving us some more reps on dealing with and understanding our different types of transformations, all right? Okay, so let's continue. So we're gonna begin by heading up. Today is definitely, oh, I don't want to use this font. Today is, let's move this. Today is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, the what? The 20th?
Yes, sir.
The 20th of March, 2024. Subject is, of course, mathematics. And it's the topic is dealing with transformations. So we're going to be looking at dealing with transformations. So yesterday we began by starting off with a graph and, answering questions based on that. We're going to continue in basically the same way. Just again, like I said, just to get some reps with some more of these different types of transformations that we could possibly have. All right, so our first question is going to be, so again, you're going to need to get graph paper. If you do not have a graph paper, then you need a ruler and a pencil. Again, you'll need a ruler and a pencil to begin to draw this grid, okay? And the first one says that we want to basically plot the points. So we want to start off by plotting the points, and then after we plot the points, then we're gonna, basically do some transformations on that particular reimage. So let's begin. So the first plotting we're gonna have is going to be, we're gonna plot the point, let's say we're gonna plot the point 2, 1. You're gonna call that A. We're gonna plot the point 4, 1. And then we're gonna plot the point, say, 4, 3. Okay. So plot and label the following points: 2, 1, right? 4, 1. excuse me. So 2, 1, right? 4, 1, and 4, 3. So we want to plot that. Every time we are dealing with plotting, right? Every time we're dealing with plotting, we start off with which axis? The x-axis or the y-axis?
The Y,
The y. You want to start off with the y when you're
X.
plotting?
X,
X-axis.
We always start off with the x-axis, all right? And we're plotting, okay? So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start off with the x-axis, and let me get my dot here. My dot. And with my dot, we have 2, 1. So 2, 1 is going to be, obviously we have 2, 1 right there. That's 2, 1. Why is that 2, 1? Because we have 2, right? And then 1, right? So 2 on the x-axis and 1 on the y-axis. And so let me just make a clear distinction of that. So if you look carefully, we have 2 on the x-axis, all right? And then 1 on the y-axis, all right? Please let me know if you understand how we got this first point. Again, let me know if you understand how we got this first
Yes,
point.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. So
Yes, sir.
we start off with the x-axis and then we go on the y-axis. And where these two meet, that's going to be the point 2, 1. All right, next, what we're gonna do? We have that's the point 2, 1. Next we have the next point is 4, 1. 4, 1. 4, 1. 4, 1. So 4, 1 is going to be 4 and then 1 right there. So 4, 1. 4, 1. That's the point 4, 1. 4, 1. So again, 4, 1, we start on the x-axis 4, and then on the y-axis it's 1. Okay, so it's 4, 1. Okay, 4, 1. Okay, and that's the answer there, 4, 1. Okay. Okay, next up we have 2, 1, 4, 1, and then the last one is going to be 4, 3. 4, 3. Okay, 4, 3. So 4, 3, we have 4 there. It's going to be 3 right there. So 4, 3. So what points we have? We have the point 2, 1, right? We have the point 4, 1, and we have the point 4, 3. Okay, so there we have it. That's going to be our first image. What shape does this make? What shape does this make?
A triangle.
Definitely it makes a triangle. The same thing we had yesterday, another triangle. And we're going to be playing with that triangle and doing different transformations off of it. Okay. So let's go ahead, and this is going to be, make sure please draw this inside of your book. Again, make sure you draw this in your book. It's going to be like that. Let me make this longer. Okay, good, perfect. And then we have another one right this. Put this like this. And then we have another one like this. Again, we're gonna need to connect the points. So we already plot them, now we need to connect the points. All right. So this is gonna be bring to the front. Bring to the front. Bring to the front. Okay, good. All right, so let's just label them. So we're gonna label them A, B, and C. So let's just label it. All right, so what do we have? This point is going to be point A, because that's the point 2, 1. All right. And then B1, B is going to be 4, 1. 4, 1. That's going to be this one right here. B, this is going to be B. So let's call this capital B. And then C is going to be C is going, so we have A, then B, and then C. Right, so A is 2, 1. B is 4, 1. C is 4, 3. 4, 3. A is 2, 1. 2, 1. 4, 1. 4, 3. All right, good. All right, good. So, are y'all drawing this graph? Let me know if you're drawing this graph.
I am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Do you all understand how to plot the points? Let me know if you understand how to plot the points.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ajani, do you understand this so far? How to plot the points?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How about you, Alasia? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Jevin, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Shazmin, do you understand? Shazmin Moss.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you plotting the points?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So we finished part A and B. Part A tells us to plot the points, plot and label the following points. Part B tells us to connect the points to form a triangle. So we pretty much finished with those two. The next thing we need to do is we need to start doing some transformations on this image. So, so what we're gonna say is we're gonna say draw and label the line y is equal to 4. So let's do that. So draw and label, right? Draw and label the line. Draw and let's put part C. Part C. Draw and label the line y is equal to 4. Now, y is equal to 4. Is that going to be a vertical line or that's going to be a horizontal line? I don't remember from yesterday. Is it going to be a vertical
Horizontal.
line or a horizontal line?
Horizontal.
Vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal.
Horizontal. Why you say horizontal?
Because the example wanted to go up and down.
But up and down is vertical though.
Yeah.
So we want it up
Yeah.
and down or we want it side to side? What do we want?
Up and down.
You want it up and down?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Does anyone else want to try? China, what you think? Up and down or side to side?
Side to side.
Why you say side to side?
Because it asks for Y. And yesterday you told me X mean the X-axis.
Very good. Very good. So here we have drawn label the line y is equal to 4. If we want to do y is equal to 4, it's going to be a horizontal line because remember x equals to 4 is a vertical line. So y equals to 4 is going to be a horizontal line. This is very important. So yesterday we did x equals to 4. That's going to be a vertical line. But how we're doing y equals to 4, that's going to be a horizontal line, right? Passing through 4, right? So let me just make a very important emphasis on this. The line y equals to 4 is a horizontal line passing through which number?
4.
Passing through 4. Passing through 4. What if I had y is equal to 5? What is that gonna be? Y is
Horizontal.
horizontal line passing through what?
5.
5. What if I have y is equal to 6? Gonna be what?
Still horizontal.
Horizontal line passing through 6. What if I have y is equal to -2?
Vertical.
No, still horizontal. Still horizontal. Passing through -2. What if I have y is equal to -5?
Horizontal.
Still horizontal, passing through what?
-5.
-5. Okay, so that's that. So this is going to be this is gonna be this one. So we have this. So the horizontal line passing through positive 4. Okay. So draw and label line y is equal to 4. So that's what we did just now. Okay. Well, we have to label it though. So let's label it. We're gonna label it y is equal to insert. We're gonna label it y is equal to -4. Okay, y is equal to -4. So we already draw and label this line y is equal to -4. Do you all understand how we got, not -4, +4. Do you all understand how we got the line y is equal to +4? Let me know, please.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If you
Yes,
understand.
sir.
Good. So just
Yes,
gonna,
sir.
good. Anyone don't understand how we got that? Let me know, please. If you do not understand.
Can you do it again?
Okay, no problem. Who said that? I can't distinguish the voice.
Bree.
Bree, okay. So Bree, they say y is equal to 4. That's the line that they want. Y is equal to 4. So if we want the line y is equal to 4, it's going to be a horizontal line passing through 4. Okay. If they say y is equal to 3, it's going to be a horizontal line passing through 3. If they say y is equal to 2, it's going to be a horizontal line passing through 2. If they say y is equal to -4, horizontal line passing through -4. It's always horizontal because it say y is equal to 4. Okay. So that's how we get that. Now, if it did say x is equal to 4, then that would have been a line going up and down. But because they say y is equal to 4, then it's going to be a horizontal line. All right. So draw and label the line y is equal to 4. Good. Now, what we need to do is that obviously we want to reflect it. So we want to reflect. So we're going to call this, let's call this shape. Let's give it a name. So let's call the shape inside there Q. So Q says, reflect triangle Q, reflect triangle Q, reflect triangle Q in the line y is equal to 4. Reflect Q in the line y is equal to 4. Label the image. Label the new image. Label the image R. Okay, label the image R. Okay, so we have to reflect this triangle in the line y is equal to 4. Okay. So basically what we have to do is exactly what we did yesterday. We have to basically count how many that we have. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go and move it. So we're gonna move this how many times? Once, right? And so that means we're gonna move this one time. So it's gonna be like that. Okay. And then we're gonna move this how many times? 1, then what? 2, then what? 3. So we move that 3 times. So since we move it 3 times, to get to y is equal to 4, we gotta move it 3 times again. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So it's gonna be this is the next point right there. And then we have this point right here, so we're gonna move it once, 2, 3. That's 3. And so you're gonna move it again 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. It's gonna be this. All right. And so that's how we got those 3 points. We got those 3 points basically by moving this point 3 times up to the line. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. So that's 3 times above, and then 3 times again. So 1, 2, and then 3. So we get that point. Same thing as B. We're gonna move it again. 1, 2. We're gonna move it. Oh, sorry. Move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then move it again 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and we get that point. And in this point, we move it once. So once, then we move it again once. Okay. And so that's how we get those 3 points. So let me put them in. So this point is going to be here. All right, this point is going to be here.
Excuse
And
me,
then-
Mr. T.
This point is going to
Can
be.
you send the notes that, cause I'm late. I was late to class. Can you send the notes, please?
This is the first slide. So we haven't. It's the first slide right now. So this is it backwards. Now we just got to connect it, right? So let's connect the points. So this goes here. This goes here. And then this one goes. This one goes. This one goes here. All right. So there we go. All right. So let me open up this. Bring to the front. Bring to the front. And then bring to the front. All right, good. So let me let's do this properly. It's going to be like this and like this. Let's change the color. Make it green. Now, what did they say to label this new triangle that we formed? What did they say to label the image? They want us to label it R. Very good. So we're going to label this R. So R, indeed. Let's call it R. So this is going to be this one. Okay. All right. Question, do you all understand how we got R? Let me know, please. If you understand how we got R.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Anyone else, please let me know if you understand R. I'm not only talking to 5 people. Let me know if you understand. Thank you,
I
Summer.
understand.
Thank you, Kevin.
I
All right,
do.
thank you, Paul. Thank you, Chai. Still waiting on the rest of you. Johnny's not answering. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Malik understands. So anyone do not understand? If you do not understand, let me know. Or you need me to explain it again.
Can you explain it again, please?
Okay, no problem. So Nivea, if you look carefully, we took this point. And then you understand how we got the line y is equal to 4? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's reflect it. So we're gonna take this point, we move it once, right? Right, so this is the line of reflection. So we stop. Since it was only one jump, we move it once again, like this. You see that?
Yes,
So we
sir.
move once and then we move it again. And then the same thing with A, we're gonna move it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. You see that, right? And so you're gonna move it 3 times again. 1, 2, and 3. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then we have another movement. It's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. So we're gonna move it another 3 times again. 1, 2, and 3. And that's how we get this point. Okay. Then we just connect the dots to form our triangle. Okay.
Yes, I understand now.
Okay, good. Anyone else need me to explain it to them? Or you understand? Okay. Where is Daniel? Daniel, are you there? Where's Daniel? Go ahead. All right. Let me know if you all understand how we got the answer. Let me know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes,
He-
sir.
hello,
Yes, sir.
Daniel. Where's the notes from yesterday?
I can tell. I forget.
Okay. Make sure do not forget to send the notes for today's class. Like I keep on telling you, your mother's. Okay, good. You have any questions based on what we're doing? Okay, good. Okay, so perfect. So there's gonna be, so we move this once and we move this again. Okay. Brianna, do you understand this? Let me know, please. Brianna Rule. Brianna Rule, do you understand? Yes, okay. What happened to your mic, Brianna? I can't hear from you. And Dia Gibson, where's Dia? Dia Gibson.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Brianna Rule, what happened to your mic? That's my question. What happened to your mic?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm asking you, do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ashton Webb, do you understand? And who else? Dornick, do you understand? Dornick, do you understand? I think I was saying yes. Jalen, do you understand? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you drawing your graph, Jalen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Jaleel line, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Jaleel, you sound very squeaky. Like you really sound very squeaky. You need to adjust that your mic. You sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Jasmine Moss. Where's Jasmine? Jasmine Moss.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Kema? Do you understand?
Excuse me, Mr. D, you could do another example, please?
You don't understand?
No, sir.
Okay, let me explain to you what we did. Which part do you understand? You don't understand how we got the points, or you don't understand how we got this image?
I don't understand how you get the points or the image.
Okay, let's start from number 1 then. So what's the coordinates of A? 2, 1, right?
Yes, sir.
And then B, the coordinates is 4, 1. So if it says 2, 1, what does that mean? That means you have to go on the x-axis for 2, go on the y-axis for 1. That's your point. All right? And
Yes,
then
sir.
4, 1, it says 4 on the x-axis 4, y-axis 1. All right? And then 4, 3 on the x-axis 4, on the y-axis 3. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And then all you need to do is connect them, because they say connect the points to form a triangle, right? So all you need to do is
Yes.
connect them, and then you get your first triangle. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Now, after you do that, now just think about a mirror. If you were to flip this image, right? If you were to flip this image and pretend like this line is your mirror, if you were to flip it, what image would you get? You would get something like this, right? If you were to flip it.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do we get that image? Well, let's say the line y is equal to 4. Now, how do we know that line? Well, the way we draw this line is because if it say y is equal to 4, that's always a horizontal line, a line going from left to right, through the line, through the point 4. If they say y is equal to 4, it would have been here. Okay? If it is say y is equal to 6, it would have been here. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But they say y is equal to 4, so it's right here. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let's reflect it. So what you're gonna do is we're going to take each point and make sure that equal distance apart. So this point is 1. This 1, all right? And this one is another 1, right? All right. I'm sorry. So Amari, so with this point, you move once. And because you move once to get to this line, you're gonna move another point on another part once. You get that? And then where's Amari?
I'm here, Mr. Fatigue.
Good. I'm asking, did you understand how I got this point?
Yes, sir.
And then for the next one, we move how many times? 1, 2, 3. So how many times up we gonna move? If we move
Another thing.
another 3, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then for B, we move 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna move another 3. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Do you understand that now? Amari, do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So that's how we do it. All right. Good. So that's how we get that reflection. Let's move on to the next question, which is going to be, we have to, okay, let's go on to the next one. The next one says, we want to move the triangle 4 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down, right? So move triangle A, move triangle, let's write that down. Move, this is gonna be A, B, C, D, E. So move triangle, let's call it move triangle Q, right? Is that triangle Q? Move triangle Q, 4 spaces, move triangle Q 4 spaces to the 4 spaces to the right, right? Move triangle Q 4 spaces to the right, and 2 spaces down, right? And 2 spaces down. All right, so pretty simple. So we just gotta perform a translation. So basically, we're gonna take this point and move it 4 spaces to the right, and then 2 spaces down. So we're gonna take this point, right? Take this point right there, We're gonna move it 4 spaces to what? Left or right? 4 spaces left or right?
Right.
Right, very good. And then 2 places up or down?
Down.
Down. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 places down. It's gonna be 1, 2. Right, so that's what we get it right down. Let me do that one more time. 4 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 places down. 1, 2. All right, do you all understand that? Let me know if you understand that, please.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
good,
sir.
Yes, sir.
good. And then, we have to label this triangle, label this triangle H. Label this triangle. You're gonna label this triangle H. Okay. So that's the first point that we have. We have other points to do. I hope we have enough space. Child. I don't think we have enough space on this graph. To go 4 spaces. 1, 2, 3. We can't go 4 spaces for each one. Let's just go 3 spaces then. Since we don't have enough space. So we gotta change this. Let's go 3 spaces. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. That's better. Same thing for this one. We're gonna 3 spaces to the right, 4 spaces down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. Similarly for this one, 3 spaces to the right, 4 spaces down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Do you all understand that? Let me know if you understand how we got these new points. Again, let me know.
Yes, sir.
I understand.
Okay, good. Good. And so, Kema, do you understand how we got that? Then these new points came out.
No, sir, my laptop died.
Okay. Which part don't you understand? This one? You understand reflection?
Yeah, the closet. Yeah, it's on that one, but on to the next one.
Okay, so
One you just did.
you have the most 3 spaces to the right. So it's gonna be start from here. 1, 2, 3. Then 2 spaces down. 1, 2. Okay. Same thing for this one. 3 spaces to the right, 2 spaces down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. You got that? Kema? Or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then for B, we're gonna move 3 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Understand? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Good. And so let's just go ahead and do that. All right, so good. So now let's just connect everything. So we're going to put this here. We're going to put this here. Then we're gonna put this one here. All right. Let me bring this to the front. And let me bring this one to the front. Bring to the front. Take this one as well. Bring it to the front. And so we have to label this triangle H, this new triangle H. So let's label this H. Let me change the color of this. No, that color doesn't look good. Let's use this. For the top ones, I guess we could put a yellow. Yeah, a yellow. No. Unless you're covering the yellow with some outline. Good, perfect. And we're gonna put we're gonna label this one, but we're gonna label it H. Yeah, let's label this H. We have R, and we're gonna label this one H. 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 All right, so what we did, what type of transformation is this one, by the way? What type of transformation is this one? Does anyone know? What type of transformation is this one? Is it a reflection? Is it rotation? Is it translation? When we move from this image to this one, what type of transformation is that?
A slide.
A what? A slide. So what is a slide? Y'all don't remember? What type of transformation is
Translation.
Translation.
translation? Very good, translation. And a slide is a translation. Okay, because we basically we didn't resize it, we just slid it over. All right. And that's what we mean by a slide. Okay. All right, so cool. So we label this new one H. What next thing we want to do is I want us to do let's do a B, C, D, E. We did E, and let's do D. What I want us to do is I want us to rotate.
Mr. Petit, you already have detail.
I'm sorry, A, B, C, D, E, F. Thank you. So rotate triangle Q. You want to rotate it 180 degrees clockwise about the origin. So this one is a rotation, right? So you want to rotate this image right here. You want to rotate it 180 degrees clockwise about the origin, okay? There's a nice little formula that we have for when we're trying to rotate things. There's a nice little formula that we have when we're trying to rotate things. And the formula says, especially when you're trying to rotate it about 100, if you're trying to rotate it 180 degrees, right? Whether it's counterclockwise or clockwise, it's the same formula. And the formula says that if your pre-image is XY, then your image is going to be negative X, negative Y. All right, that's what the formula says. If your pre-image is XY, your image is going to be negative X and negative Y, which means that you're going to, in order to find the rotation, you're going to negate everything. You're going to put a negative sign on every one of your coordinates. That's basically the formula for rotation, right? So let me just give you let me just put it on the screen as a like the formula so you can have it. And so we could actually go about using that formula. It would be good if we could like have a grid, like have a, let me see something. So it would be good if we could construct a table just so we can have, it. So here's the formula. Let me put it there. So the formula says that if we are rotating something 180 degrees, let me just make it big so you can understand, just to put it in view, right? Just for now. So basically, if you're rotating something 180 degrees, whether it be clockwise or counterclockwise, you're gonna take your coordinates, regular coordinates X, Y, and then you're gonna negate both of them. So you negate the X and you negate the Y. All right, again, for a rotation of 180 degrees, whatever your coordinates is, whatever your coordinates is, you're gonna put a negative sign on both of them. So it's just basically gonna be the opposite. So if you have say if you have 2, right? 4, what's gonna be the rotation? The coordinates of the rotation is gonna be what?
-2, -4.
-2 and -4. Okay. If we have, say, 3, 6, right? If we have 3, 6, right?
-3, -6.
Very good. It's gonna be -3 and -6. Okay. So that's how we get the rotation. This is for 180 degrees, though. 180 degrees counterclockwise or clockwise. Both of them is the same thing, right? It doesn't matter which one you use, clockwise or counterclockwise. Still, whatever it is, once it's a 180 degrees rotation about the origin, you negate at both x and y. Do you all understand that? Let me know if you understand that, please.
Yes, sir.
I'm still
Yes,
waiting to hear from the
Yes,
rest of you.
sir.
Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
I'm kind of confused.
Say it
Yes,
again.
sir.
I was asking if you could go over it again
What I'm
because I'm
saying,
confused.
yeah, what I'm saying is, all you gotta do is negate the x and y value. So if they give you the 0.24, just put negative in front of it and negative in front of the 2, negative in front of the 4. So for example, if they give you the point, say 7, 3, the coordinates of the rotation is going to be what? -7, what? -3. Okay. And so that's all
Yes, sir.
that's all I'm saying. So clear all drawings. Let me move this, and then we can get back to our thingy. So they say they want a rotation of 180 degrees clockwise about the origin. So let me reduce this in size so we can have a space to actually do it. So what we need to do is we need to remember our formula. So that's important. We also need to create a table. So when we create this table, we're gonna create a table 2 columns, 4 rows. All right. So the table says you want the coordinates of the pre-image. So pre-image coordinates. All right. And then you want the coordinates of so you want the image coordinates. All right. Image coordinates. Image coordinates. All right. So what's the coordinates of the point A? What's the coordinates of A? We already know that. It's going to be what?
2, 1.
2, 1. 2, 1. What's the coordinates of B?
4, 1.
4, 1. So B is 4, 1. 4, 1. And what's the coordinates of C?
4, 3.
Coordinates of C is 4, 3. 4, 3. Okay. So A is 2, 1. B is 4, 1. And C is 4, 3. Okay. Okay. Now we want the image coordinates. We want the image coordinates. Remember, this is a rotation. So what's going to be the image coordinates for A? It's going to be what?
-2, -1.
-2, -1. Do you agree with her? Let me know if you agree with her.
Yes, sir.
I only had 1%.
Yes, sir.
Do y'all
Yes, sir.
agree? Do y'all
Yes,
agree?
sir. Yes, sir.
Good. It's -2 and -1. What's going to be the coordinates for B?
-4, -1.
Very good. -4, -1. Good. And what's going to be the coordinates of C?
-4 and -3.
Very good. -4 and -3. Okay, so Using the rotation formula, we was able to find the coordinates of the image, right? Please let me know if you understand how we got the coordinates of the image, please. Again, please let me know
Yes, sir.
if you
Yes.
understand.
Yes, sir.
Let me know if you understand it. All right. Still not hearing certain persons. Please do not let me have to call you out. Do you understand how
sir.
we got the coordinates of the image?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone have any questions on how we got the coordinates of the image? Does anyone have any questions?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so okay, Vandisha says she understand. Good. So 2, 1 is -2, -1. 4, 1 is going to be -4, -1. And 4, 3 is going to be -4, -3. All right. All right, so now let's actually plot these points, right? All right. So we have -2, -1. So let's plot that point. -2, -1. All right, so -2, -1. -2, -1. Next up we have -4, -1. So we have -4, -1. Okay. And then what do we have again? We have what? What's the last one?
-4, -3.
-4, -3. Very good. -4, -3. Good. 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 Perfect. So now what we need to do is plot it. So, oh, let's say label this triangle. Label the triangle M. So we're gonna call it M. So let's do this. This is gonna be this, and this is going to be this one, right? And this is going to be this. Let me bring this forward. Bring to the front. Are y'all graphing this in your either in your book or in your graphing book?
Yes, sir.
No, please.
Yes, sir.
All right. How do y'all graphing how does it look? Does it look like mine or it looks terrible?
sir.
It looks terrible.
Look
Never.
like yours.
Okay, China says hers look like mine.
Terrible.
Terrible. Okay. It's what? All right. Some people say they won't look terrible. Some people say, but are you using a pencil and a ruler? Let me know if you're using a pencil and a ruler to draw it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So make sure you use a pencil and a ruler. If you use a pen, then you're in plenty trouble because you can't erase. So you have to use a pencil and a ruler when drawing these graphs. Someone's camera is on. Please turn off your camera. I don't know who that is, but someone's camera is on.
I think it's Nevaeh.
Nivea. Nivea, if your camera is on, please turn it off.
No, that's Javen Moss or Javin.
Jevin. I don't see Jevin though. Sure, Jevin on the call. I don't see his stuff.
Yes, sir. Jevin on the call. I can see him.
Oh, okay, he just turned it off. Okay. All right. And we're gonna label this what? Label this Label this M. All right. So what type of transformation is this? What type of transformation is this?
Rotation.
It's a rotation. Rotation of how many degrees?
180.
180 degrees. And so you can actually see, can you see the turn? I don't know if y'all could see it, but this is actually a turn, right?
Yes, sir.
But they say clockwise, right? So we've gone the wrong direction. So clockwise is the opposite way. So 180 degrees turn like this, right? So basically you actually literally turning the image, all right? Turning it or rotating it about the origin, all right? Please let me know if you understand how to do this. Again, please let me know if you understand how to do this.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah.
Good. Um,
Yes, sir.
if you finish with this drawing, please take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see a picture of your drawing and also of your chart and everything. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Zara Hana, do you understand how to do this? Zara Hana, do you understand? Zaria, do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Milan? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
I came late. I wanted to know if this is the first example.
This is the first example. Please take a
Oh.
picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. This is the first and only example. So take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see a picture of your drawing. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Daniel? Daniel, are you there? Daniel, I need your work. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Paul, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Joseph? Do you understand? Joseph Kalmo.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Nivea, you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Michael, do you understand how to do this? Where's Michael? Michael, do you understand how to do this? Michael Woodside, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how to do this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. And Ajani, where's your work, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work?
I'm sorry.
Mark, where's your work? Where's Mark? Mark, are you there? Where are you, Mark? And Kyle. Kyle, are you there? Kyle Williamson.
Yes, sir.
Mark, where's your work?
I ain't sent it yet.
Yeah, I need you to send in your work. We're able to move off this example.
Yes, sir.
Good. Daniel, where's your work? Okay. All right, go ahead and take a picture of your work. If you have already sent in your work, then let's move on to the grade exercise. All right. So we're gonna move on to the grade exercise. So let me erase this. So for the graded exercise, it's gonna be basically a similar question to this one. So hopefully you know how to do this one. If you know how to do this one well, then the grade exercise should be a breeze. So let's move on and go ahead and do it. So start off by drawing a graph. We're going to have basically the same instructions, just gonna change the coordinates. Starting point. So we're gonna say let A be, let's say A be 3, well, let's say it's A be 1, 1. Let B be 3, 1. And let C be 3, 3. So those are your coordinates. We're gonna reflect the triangle. Label the triangle. Let's label the triangle. Label the triangle S. So your first triangle, you're gonna label S. Reflect triangle S in the line. Y is equal to 4. Label that triangle ST. Move triangle S 3 spaces. 3 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. Label this triangle P. Rotate triangle S 180 degrees clockwise. Label this triangle E, capital E. All right, I think that's it. So the first thing we're gonna do is this is a great exercise, by the way. I need you to first of all plot and label the following points: 1, 1, then 3, 1, then 3, 3. Then connect the points to form a triangle, then label that triangle S. Then draw and label the line Y is equal to 4. We should know where that is. Reflect triangle S in the line Y is equal to 4 and label that triangle T. Move triangle S 3 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down and label this triangle P. And then rotate triangle S 180 degrees clockwise about the origin and label that triangle E. All right. Label that triangle E. All right. So this is the great exercise. I need you to use the information from the first slide to answer this one. Does anyone need the first slide? I don't think I took a picture of it. Does anyone still need the first slide?
Yes, sir.
Who is that? Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So this is the first slide for those persons who are still writing it down. Oh, by the way, let me do something. So if you're still writing now on the first slide, here is it inside the chat. This is the first slide. Okay. Johnny, do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
And Amari, you understand what to do? Amari, do you understand what to do? Where's Amari? Amari, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And do you understand what to do?
Um,
Just look at the first example, sir. Just look at the first
I
example.
look at the first examples. I mean, for E and F, I understand A, B, and C, and D.
Okay. You just have the E and F. Okay.
So,
Okay. So look at the example and try your best to get to do it. We're going over it anyway, so hopefully that should help you as well. Aaliyah Store, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And Angel, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Ashanay Fernanda, do you understand? Yes, Ashanay.
So,
Good. And Brianna Rule, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Bree and Bri, do you all understand?
yes.
That's good. Kivet Presenti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. China, what number you on?
I'm number one. I just draw the graph.
All right. Dia Gibson, do you understand how to do this? Where's Dia Gibson? Dia Gibson, do you understand? Where's Dia? Where's Dia? Okay, something like that. Okay. Darnik, what number you on? That's supposed to be answering me. Darnik, can you hear me? I cannot hear you, Darnik. So you have to put it inside the chat. Like, what number you on? Because I can't hear you. Egypt, what number you on?
Number one.
All right. Number one. And Ebony, what number you on?
Number one.
Number 1.
A.
Okay. And Jalen, what number you on?
C.
C. Kiajane, what number you on? Where's Kiajane? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? I can't hear from Kiajane. Where's Kiajane? Oh, yes, you're on B. Okay, good. Kevin and Casey, what number you all on?
I on there, sir.
I'm on C, sir.
Okay. Kma, what number you on?
I'm on letter C.
Okay. And Kingston, what number you on?
I'm on letter E.
Letter E, okay. If you're finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Is there anyone who's finished? Let me know, please, if you're finished.
Yes, sir.
All right. Kyle Williamson, what number you on?
Number C. Yes, C.
You on C?
C. Yes, sir.
All right. Mark, what you on?
I guess going on B.
Yes, gonna be. Nevia Wallace, what you on? Nivea Gordon,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
I just got done drawing the
All right, and Paul, what number you on? I'm so
E.
sorry. You're on E? I'm so sorry. This is not supposed to do this. But Saria, what number you on?
I am on C.
Let's see. Summer, what number you on?
I just sent you my work.
You just sent me, okay. And Nevia Wallace, sorry. What number you on?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 1C.
Have you sent in your notes yet?
No, sir.
Please send in your notes.
Yes, sir.
And Samantha Taylor, you finish?
Yes, sir. I send it.
Okay. And Malik, are you finished?
No, sir. I'm on E, sir.
You're on E. Okay, good. And Malia Rule,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
F.
F, okay. KPAT percent,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
I'm on number E.
You're on E, okay. Okay, letter E. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Once you're finished with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Jalen, what number you on?
D.
D, okay. And you Jeremy Langs, what number you on? Where's Jeremy? What number you on?
What D?
1D. Okay. Shazmain Moss, what number you on?
I'm done. I've already sent it to you.
Let me see. Really? Oh, I see. All right. Amari, what number you on now? Amari, what number you on?
D.
1D. Okay. Anyone else finished? Let me know if you are finished. Again, let me know if you're finished.
I finished, Miss Smriti.
Okay. Kingston,
I finished as well.
Summer, China. Samantha, you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once you're finished with your work, take a picture of
I'm
it and send it to
finished.
me as well. Once you're done, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Uh, let's go ahead and answer it. All right. Let's go ahead and answer these questions. The first point, 1, 1, where does that go? It goes right over here. 1, 1. Y'all got that? 1, 1 goes right here. Let me know if you
Yes,
got
sir.
that. 1, 1
Yes, sir.
goes.
Yes.
Good. And then
Yes, sir.
3, 1. Where does 3, 1 go? 3, 1 goes right here. So 1, 1 is here. 3, 1 is here. And then 3, 3. 3, 3. 3, 3 is this one. 3, 3. All right. Okay, good. So that's connected. It's going to be connect this one with this. Connect this one with this. And then connect this with this. Right. And so if we were to bring it forward, bring to the front, bring to the front, and bring to the front. We can call this one and call this A, right? We're gonna call this one 3, 1. Gonna call this one B. We're gonna call this one C. Now they tell us that we need to connect the points and label it. What should we label this one? What letter we should label this one?
S.
Should label it S. Okay, label it S. So let's label this S. So S is gonna be right here. Okay, good. How many persons got that? Let me know if you got this, please. The first triangle.
I did.
Samantha, China,
Yes, sir.
I did.
Paul,
I
very
did.
good.
I did.
Good. So label this one S.
I did.
Good, Jevin. Amari, you got this? Amari, did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. I need you, once you finish with your work, to take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Nevaeh Wallace. I don't see your work. Nevaeh Wallace, I need to see your work, please. And Daniel, I don't see your work. You need to send in your work. I don't understand why I have to be babysitting you. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I still don't see also Jalen. Where's Jalen?
Yes, sir.
Send in your work, please. Send me what you
Yes,
have
sir.
right now.
It's still finishing up the graph.
No, send me what you have right now, please. Because I don't know what's taking you so long to send this thing. Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Send me what you have, please. Send me what you have. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. We have, they say draw and label the line y is equal to 4. With this one, drawing the line y is equal to 4. That's going to be this line right there, y is equal to 4. So it's going to be a horizontal line passing through 4. Okay. So that's this one, a horizontal line passing through 4. That's y is equal to 4. Okay, the next one says reflect S in the line y is equal to 4 and label it T. So we're gonna take this one, we're gonna move it twice. So it's gonna be, oh, just once. Once here to get here, and then we move it once again. So we get this point. Then we're gonna take this point, we're gonna move it how many times? 1, 2, 3. Then how many times above? How many times above?
3.
3 as well. So 1, 2, and 3. So it's gonna be right there. Also, we're gonna move this one. 1, 2, 3. Then how much times above again? 1, 2, and what else? 3, right? So we have that just like that. Now what we're gonna do is we're going to send this to the back. No, let's connect them. So connect this one, right? This. Connect this one with this. And then we connect this one with this. All right. So bring to the front. Bring this one to the front. And we bring this one to the front. So we have to bring all them to the front. And so, yeah, we'll be able to label this triangle now, this new one. We have to label this one. They say label it what?
T.
Label it T. Good, so let's label this one T. So it's going to be, it is going to be T. Let's call this one T. Ajani, where's Ajani?
Yes, sir.
You haven't sent me anything yet. I need you to send me what you have, please. Send me what you have. You understand me, Ajani?
Yes, sir.
Send me what you have. So that's that, and then this one is, that's that, and then this one, we have these two. Okay, so we have T, we have S. All right, good. Okay, good. Now, okay, how many persons got this one? Let me know if you got this one, this reflection.
I did.
Samantha
I did.
and Paul. Summer, very good. Anyone else got it?
I did.
Okay, Kyle, so you got it. Okay, Chai. Good. So this is T. So we got the reflection. We got the first image. Now we need to translate it. So we need to move it 3 spaces to the right or left. 3 spaces to the right or left. 3 spaces to the
Right.
to the right. So it's
Right.
gonna be 1, 2, 3. Then 2 spaces down, right? 1, 2, right there. So 3 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 spaces down. 1, 2. Okay. Similarly, for this point, we're gonna move 3 spaces to the right. So 1, 2, 3, then 2 spaces down. 1, 2. Okay. Similarly for this one, we're gonna move 2 spaces to the right. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 spaces down. 1, 2. Okay, and so now we just gotta connect it. So this is connected with this. Connect that. Then this one is connected with this one. Then this one is connected with, sorry. Then this one is connected with this. So we connect them just like that. All right, and so they say label it. We should label this one what? What should we label this?
P.
We label this one P. Very good. We label this one P. So what we're gonna have now, we're gonna have P. This one is gonna be P. So this and this and then this. To the front. Bring to the front. Bring to the front. And okay, I think we're good. Let's call this one, disable this, like so. Color we use there, H, okay. Okay, good. Very good. All right, how many persons got this translation? Let me know if you got this translation, please.
I did.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
I'm still waiting on the rest of you to send in your work.
I did.
Still waiting on the rest of you. Brianna, did you are you finished?
I-
That's Brianna.
I already sent it in.
Ready, send it in? Okay, good. And okay, and China, you finished, right?
Yes, sir.
Dion, you sent me your work yet? Where's Dion?
No, sir, I didn't. I'm by my Grammy right now, and I left my book home.
Okay, so how are you taking down the notes?
I'm taking a screenshot of them, and then when I arrive home, I would write them down.
Okay. And Darnik, you sent me your work yet? Darnik and Ebony, you sent me it, right? Okay. Where's Milo? Where's Milo?
Not to be honest with you, it's actually very late. I just got home recently.
Yeah, this is much better than yesterday. Much better.
Yes, sir. I was on the road yesterday, which is why I wasn't really answering as much.
Oh, yeah, this is definitely much better. Okay, let's do the rotation. How many degrees is the rotation? How many degrees is the rotation?
180.
180 degrees. And it's going to be what? Clockwise. So so it's going to be, so we're gonna take all the coordinates and negate them, right? That's basically what we're gonna do. So for the rotation, it's going to be, remember, for rotation of 180 degrees counterclockwise, whatever our X and Y values are, we're gonna take them and then we're gonna basically put a negative sign in front of it, right? So that's what we're gonna do for the rotation of 180 degrees. So here our point is, for A is gonna be what? 1, 1. For B it's what? 3, 1. And then for C it's gonna be what? 3, 3. So it's gonna be the image coordinates for A. It's gonna be what? For A.
-1,
-1 and -1. And for B, what's gonna be the image coordinates?
-3 and -1.
-3 and -1. And for C, what's gonna be the image coordinates?
-3 and -3.
-3, -3. How many persons actually drew this chart? Let me know if you actually drew the chart and got the points. Anyone actually drew the chart? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I did.
you did. Okay, so next up, we have to actually plot it. So this is gonna be -1, 1, which is gonna be right here. And then we're gonna have -3, -1, so it's gonna be -3, -1, so that's right there. And then we're gonna have The next point is going to be -3, -3. So that's right there. So it's literally a rotation. So we're going to put this one right here. And we're gonna put this one right here. Okay, and then we're gonna put this one right here. Okay. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to bring this to the front. Bring this to the front. And then bring this to the front. Okay. Okay, so what did they say we should label it as? What did they say we should label it as? What letter we should label this one as?
E.
Letter E. Letter E. So it's gonna be E right now. So E. Okay, good. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Did anyone get all right? Let me know if you got all of these triangles right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I did.
That's good.
Yes, sir.
Do you all understand how to do it? Let me know if you understand. Here's what to do. If you understand, please put I. If you understand how to do this, please put I. Let me know if you understand. If you understand how to do it, please put I. Okay, if you understand how to do it. Okay. I'm still waiting on what's his name? Ajani. Ajani, have you sent in your work yet?
Yes.
That's only one of them. Where's the rest?
I always send in my work, Mr. Petit.
That's good. I'm saying Ajani. Ajani? Where's Ajani?
So
Where's the rest of the work?
I'm sending.
And Ajani, why didn't you use a ruler to draw these lines?
I don't have a ruler.
You have a ruler, you have to use a straight edge, right? So use like a book or something to make sure the lines are straight. And you have a pencil? You need a pencil to make sure you draw this properly.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on you, Dawn. You, Dawn, have you sent in your work? You, Dawn, rule?
No, sir, not as yet.
I need you to send in your work, please. And who else? Daniel, I don't see Daniel's work. Akiro, where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work?
I just arrived the class. I writing it, sir.
Okay. And Alicia, have you sent in your work? Is it yet? Alicia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Jaleel, you sent in your work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mark, where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Mark, where's your work?
I ain't sent it yet.
Yeah, Mark, you need to send in your work.
I don't my mommy phone. She gone out.
So what are you doing right now? Are you writing this down? So when she come back, you could be able to take it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is okay, so let's do another example. Go ahead.
I was just sending my work. Apologies, my internet was a bit slow.
Okay, so Carl, you sent in. That's good. Okay. Do y'all understand this so far? Before I move on, do y'all understand how I got these answers? Let me know.
No, sir. Can you repeat it one more time,
Yes, sir.
please?
Yes.
Yes,
You
sir.
don't want to ask me to explain it again. So first of all, in order to get this first point, 1, 1, you just plot the points. So 1, 1, 3, 1, and then 3, 3. For do reflection is just like yesterday. We just flip the image. So if this is 1, this is going to be 1. That's how we get that point. This is 1, 2, 3. So we get this point. 1, 2, 3. Same thing with this one. If this is 1, 2, 3, we're gonna move 1, 2, 3. That's how we get T. And then for P, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move over. They say move over 3 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. So 2 spaces to the right would be what? 1, 2. And then 3 spaces down would be, 3 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 2 spaces down, 1, 2. And then here again, 3 spaces to the right, 2 spaces down. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. And then 2 spaces down, 1, 2. Similarly here, 3 spaces to the right and 2 spaces down. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 2 spaces down is gonna be 1, 2. All right. And so that's how we get this image. And then for the rotation, all we need to do is remember that for rotation, whatever your values are, you negate them. So our value is 1, 1. So it becomes -1, -1. Then it was 3, 1. So it becomes -3, -1. And then it was 3, 3. So it becomes -3, -3. And then all we need to do is we need to plot them points. So -1, -1, we put that there. Then -3, -1, put this here. And then -3, -3, put this here. Right, and so that's how we get it. All right, you done?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good. All right, so okay, so that's how we do this one. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. So
Excuse me, Mr. Bertie.
go ahead.
I'm sorry, but I have to leave early because I have something that I have to do.
Something like what? You have a study or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So can you please send me the notes and I'll send it to you when I finish writing them when I'm done.
Yes, no problem. You leaving
Thank
now
you.
or at 8 o'clock?
Now.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, let's just try this one. Let's try this example. So I'm not gonna try this. Let's do this one. So we have this image and they tell us that they want us to move ABC 5 places to the right and then 3 spaces up. So for this one, let's do this one. So make this smaller so you could actually write it down.
Silvertine, I sent you a message in the chat.
I see it. So move each point 5 spaces to the right and 3 spaces up. So here we have this point, well, this triangle, right? And they want us to, what they want us to do, they want us to move the image, what, 5 places to the right and then 3 spaces up. Okay, sort of, it's a big one. So we start at point A. How many places to the right will we go? How many places to the right will we go?
5.
5 places to the right, so it's gonna be 1, right? 2, 3, and 4, so it's gonna be right there. Okay, and then that was the first point. No, we gotta do what, 3 spaces up. So 1, 2, and then 3. Do you all see that? Let me do it one more time. So again, 5 places to the right and then 3 places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 places to the right and then 3 places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and then 3. Do you all understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's the first thing. So 5 places to the right and 3 places up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 places up. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the next one. We have to move over 5 places to the right and then 3 places up. So the same point again. But again, 5 places to the right and three places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3 places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So 5 places to the right and then 3 places up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Okay. Next up, we have this last one. We're gonna move 5 places to the right and then 3 places up. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 places up is gonna be 1, 2, and 3. So what is the name of this? What is the name of this? Should I say? What's the name of this transformation? What's the name of this transformation? We call this transformation.
Translation.
What do we call it? It's a what?
Translation.
Translation. Why is it a translation? Because it's just a what? Anyone can answer. Why is it a translation? It's a what? It's a slide. All right. We basically just slid this image, this pre-image over. We don't change, we don't resize it or anything, right? So let me go. Now we have to bring this. To the front. To the front. Good. Now what we have to label it, we have to label it A sub 1, B sub 1, and C sub 1. So let's label it that. We're gonna take each point and label it. So we're gonna label it A sub 1, B sub 1, and C sub 1. So let's do that. This is gonna be A sub 1. That's gonna be this one. I'm going to put this there. Let me and then that's 8, and then you have B sub 1. B sub 1 is going to be this one, B sub 1. And then you have C sub 1. C sub 1. So you have A sub 1, B sub 1, and then finally C sub 1. Okay. And so that's how we are going to basically move it. All right. So again, with this one, we call this a translation because if you look carefully, we basically just slid this over. All right. Good. Are y'all drawing this? Let me know if you're drawing this. I need you to draw this for me.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
Good. Akiro, where's your work?
Still writing it down, sir.
So writing it down. Arshane Fernando, you sent in your work yet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Kivet Percenti, have you sent in your work?
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay. Dia, have you sent in your work as yet? It's Dia. She said, okay, good. Mila, you want a test?
Like that I could personally do for myself if you have one, please.
Why? You just want the challenge.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
I don't have the test right now, but I could find one for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So A, B, C. So all we basically did was slide it over. We move it over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places over. And how much times above? 1, 2, and then 3. Okay. Once you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Wait. No, we have one more question before it. We have one more question before we call it a day for this one. I want us to. It's gonna be part C. State the coordinates of B sub 1. State the coordinates of B1. So inside the chat, do this for me, please. Inside the chat. Again, inside the chat, state the coordinates of B1 inside the chat. Do that for me, please. State the coordinates of B1. Let me put the graph properly for you. Inside the chat, do this for me. State the coordinates of B1 inside the chat. State the coordinates of B1. Again, inside the chat, tell me what is the coordinates of B1. Please do not forget to put the parentheses around the coordinates. All right. Again, don't forget to put the parentheses around the coordinates. Reagan, have you sent in your work? Where's Reagan?
No, so I joined the class late because my wife I was skiing. I got the screenshot of it and I'm writing it over.
Okay. Make sure I send it before you leave, Reagan.
Yes, sir, no problem, sir.
And Mark, are you writing this down? Where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
You understand how we moved the image? You understand how we moved it?
Yes, sir. Kinda. A little bit.
Kinda, a little bit. Okay. So let me explain it again. So what did they say? They say 5 places what? To the what?
The right.
To the right, right? So we're gonna take this point, we move it 5 places to the right. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then 3 places up. So it's gonna be what? 1, 2, and 3. You see that? Mike, Mark?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then we're gonna do the same thing for C. We move it 5 places to the right. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 places up. So 1, 2, 3. That's how we get this point. You see that?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir. I get it now.
And then same thing for B. 5 places to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 places up. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I need everyone to put inside the chat what do you think B1 is? B sub 1. What is B sub 1? What is B sub 1? All right. Let me see what y'all have inside the chat. Can I be this? Um, um, 7-6, 7-6. Most persons have 7-6. Malik, you have 6-7? Why you put 6-7?
That was initially beforehand, so before I really realized what was going on, so.
Okay. All right, so let's look at it. B1, we start with the which coordinate, X or Y? Or we start with the
X coordinate,
X
so.
coordinate. Yes, X coordinate. And so we got to go all the way up, right? All the way up. And then this one is going to be, let me send this over. This goes to 6. Okay. Y'all understand that? So 7 on the X and then 6 on the Y. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir, it does.
Okay. So 7 on the
That's all.
7 on the x-axis and then 6 on the y-axis. Yeah, so the coordinates of B, therefore, is going to be 7, 6. Take a picture of this and send it to me, please. You all finished with this, right? Take a picture of it and send it to me. Are y'all done with the slide? This one. Let me know if you finished.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Take a picture of it and send it to me, please, via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. So this is going to be definitely 7, 6. 7, 6. I need everyone to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Not just a few of you, all of you. Take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me see who I haven't seen work from. Ajani? Where's Ajani? Ajani.
Yes.
Send me what you have, please. Send me what you have. Akiro? Where's Akiro? Akiro? Where's Akiro? Where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work?
I finish it off now. I can send the pictures to you.
I need you to send it now. I don't want you go. I need you to send them now. That's what I need you to do. Because you end up never sending them. Jalen? Where's Jalen? Where's the rest of these things? I only see one.
Pardon?
Where's the rest of it?
I can take a picture and send it now with this slide too.
Okay. Good. And Amari, where's your work? Where's Amari?
My mommy went to work.
Your mommy went to work?
Yes. And the school still have my phone.
Okay. What I need you to do, Amari, is oh, what device are you on?
My tablet.
Take a picture of your work on your tablet and send it in the chat. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
On my tablet doesn't work. It broke.
You have excuse for everything.
Remember when we come home, I can take a picture and send it to you.
Yeah, right. I don't believe you until I see the notes. And right now I don't even believe you wrote it down. I don't believe you wrote it down. I don't believe you wrote it down. So what you need to do is you need to take a picture of your work. When your mother comes, make sure to take a picture of the work. Zaria, I posted, where's Zaria? I posted the great exercise inside the chat. All right?
Thank you.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right. All right. Take a picture of this and send it to me, please. We're gonna move on to English, and then we can leave. So we're gonna move on to English language, but make sure to take a picture of this slide and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this slide and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay. All right. Let's move on to English. So let me start sharing my screen. Yes.
You put on chat, please.
Oh, let me put this one in chat. That's true. Okay, so for those of you who are writing the math one, I'm gonna put it inside the chat for your benefit. Okay. Okay, so let me stop sharing my screen and share it again. Okay, so for today, let's head up. Let's head up. Today is what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Today's Wednesday. So let's head up. Wednesday, the what? Wednesday, March. So it is Wednesday. Wednesday, March the 20th. 2024. The subject is, of course, English language. And we're going to be looking at tone and mood. That's the topic, tone and mood. Tone and Paul, where's Paul? Paul, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Good. What's the difference between tone and mood? Or mood and tone? Do you have any idea?
Mood is a way when you say words.
Mood is a way when you say words. Okay, and tone, what do you think tone is? You don't know? If you don't know, it's fine. I just
I
asked.
don't.
Okay. Ashane, Fernanda, do you know the difference between tone and mood? Ashane?
No, sir, I don't think so.
No? Brianna, do you know the difference between tone and mood? Have you ever learned it before?
No, sir.
No? Is there anyone there who learned about tone and mood in school?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
Javen.
sir. In your class.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think we did this. We did tone and mood before, right? Have we? Have we done
Yes,
tone?
sir.
Yeah, we've done tone and mood. So this would be a review for some of you who've done it before in my class. What did you remember me saying tone was?
Tone is the change of the voice.
Okay, have something to do with voice. Similar to passive and active voice. Something to do with voice. Voice of what?
The narrator's or the author's voice.
Okay, so the tone is the narrator's voice, yes. So what's the mood?
The mood is how you how you feel about what you're reading or what's going on.
You do literature, Nivea.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So tone is the voice of the speaker or the voice of the narrator, how they are expressing themselves, right? That's tone. Mood is how you feel about what they're saying, right? Or how the writing or text make you feel. So and there's a bunch of adjectives we could use to describe tone and mood. So let's begin with the definition of tone and mood. Okay. Again, tone is how the author makes you feel. Tone is how what the author says And then mood is how you feel about it. Okay, so we're just gonna let's start off by reading this introduction. You do not have to write this down. Do not write this down. We're just reading the introduction. All right. So Malik, my strong reader, read the introduction for me, please.
Pardon?
Read the introduction for me, please.
All right. Yes, sir. Tone and mood are literally elements integrated into literary works, but can also be included into any piece of writing.
Very good.
Identifying the tone and mood in literature is very important to truly understanding what an author is trying to say, and can be helpful in helping to discern the theme and author's style. Students often mix up the two terms and can become confused.
Very good.
Which is
Thank
why
you.
we're here to help.
Very good. Thank you, Malik. So tone and mood, we could use them. We have them in these are literature questions. These can also be questions they ask you inside of language questions. That describe the author's tone, describe the author's describe the mood, right? Of a particular piece. And so that's why we're doing it today. We're trying to understand what these things are. So we're gonna first begin with definition. This one you need to write. So write the slide down for me, please. And I need Nivea. Can you read this for me, please? Write this down. Nivea, can you read this?
Tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the character.
Okay, tone is shown.
Tone is shown through dialogue, talking, descriptions, author's diction, and word choice.
Well, diction means word choice. All right. So very good. Thank you. Joseph, can you read the tone definition?
If I can read the what?
Read the definitions on the screen.
Definition?
Yeah, definition. The tone definition is on the screen.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Okay. Tone is the author's attitude towards
the audience,
the subject, or character.
Tone is shown.
Right?
Tone is shown.
Tone is shown through
dialogue,
talking, description, authors,
diction, or word choice. Word choice. Very good. Thank you. And I need KVAT Percenti. Can you read the tone definition?
Tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the character. Tone is shown through dialogue, talking, description, author's diction, word choice.
Very good. So the diction is the choice of words that the author use, right? So the tone is the author's attitude, right? The author's voice, right? So tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the characters. Give me 2 ways in which the tone can be shown or demonstrated.
Through dialogue or description.
Through dialogue or description. Very good. What is diction? What is diction? What is diction?
Word choice.
Word choice. The author's word choice. Very good. Ajani, read the definition. Please write this down again. Please write this down. Ajani, can you read the definition for tone?
Pardon me.
Read the definition for tone.
Tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the character.
Continue.
Tone is shown through dialogue, talking,
Uh-huh.
and descriptions, which is author's diction, word choice.
Word choice. Very good. Alasia, what are two ways in which the tone can be shown?
Through dialogue or descriptions like the action, like the author's word choice.
Very good. Alasia, what is can you describe what we mean by diction? What is diction?
Diction is like the author's word choice, like the words they say to make you think of their attitude towards the audience.
Very good. Very good. Very good. And Aliyah, can you read the definition for tone?
Tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the character.
Very good. And Angel, where's Angel?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Can you read the definition for tone?
Tone is the author's attitude towards the audience, the subject, or the character. Tone is shown through dialogue, talking,
Mm-hmm.
descriptions, author's direction,
Diction.
word choice, diction,
Yeah. And what does diction mean?
word choice.
Word choice. Very good. So the words that they decide to use. All right. Are we done with the slide? Let me know if I could move it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, good. Good.
Yes.
Good. If you're not done, then you just look at the chat and I posted the I posted the slide. Okay, so let's say for example, an author has a stern or authoritarian tone. I want you to write inside the chat a sentence wherein the author has a stern or authoritarian tone. Write an example of a sentence wherein the author has a stern or authoritarian tone. All right. Let me start you off with an example. So an example would be get out the house. Right? Get out the house. Or that's a stern, command, right? Get out the house. Or maybe you can say, get out the house now, right? Get out the house now. That's a stern, authoritarian tone. Write inside the chat an example of another sentence wherein the author has a stern, authoritarian tone, right? A stern, authoritarian tone. Maybe let me give another one. There, put that back now. There is to be absolutely no water breaks. Don't look at me with that tone of voice. Good. The woman said, get out the house. Very good. The man said to his son, The man said to his son, face. The man said to his son, the man said to his son, face as serious as a heart attack. Why did you destroy your computer? Very good. Don't talk to me like that. There should be silence in this classroom. Very good. Be gone, you pass. Oh, wow. Chai. It's Chai. Chai. Where's Chai?
Yes, sir.
That is cruel. Get out my face now. Yeah. That's a authoritarian, stern voice. All right. I need the rest of you to answer. Only China, Chai, Nivea, Bry, Malik, Paul. Where are the rest of you? I need the rest of you to answer. All right. Go clean the dishes now. Shut your mouth and listen. Very good. That's a stern, authoritarian. Don't make me come over there. Very good, Kingston. So that's I demand an answer. Very good. I demand an answer. I like that. All right. Good. Let's move over to examples. Write this down, please. Examples of tone. So we could describe a tone in a different way. Does anyone want to try and pronounce these words? Who actually know how to pronounce them? You could try. Make sure you are pretty good at
I'll
it.
try, sir. I'll try. I want to try, please.
Malik, you ready, Ben?
Mm,
I need someone
all
else to
right.
go.
Can I do the second?
No, you need to do all. And you need to know how to pronounce them. Look at the words, see if you can pronounce them. Otherwise, I will call on
Can I
someone.
try?
You want to try? Okay, go ahead. Oh, by the way, please write this down. Again, please write this down. Go ahead.
Amused, angry, cheerful, critical, clear, formal, gloomy, humorous, informal, ironic, light, matter of fact, mocking, resigned, optimistic, pessimistic, playful, pompous, sad, serious, sincere, suspicious, quizzical, and witty.
Very good. Very good. You have a very good command on the English language. Very good. Anyone else want to try to say all these words?
I could try.
Go ahead, Kyle.
Amused, angry, cheerful, critical, clear, formal, gloomy, humorous, informal, ironic, light, matter of fact, mocking, resigned, optimistic, pessimistic, playful, pompous, sad, serious, sincere, suspicious, quizzical, witty.
Very good. Excellent. Anyone else want to try? We had 2 persons. They did a very good job. Anyone else want to try? Words that describe tone. All of these words describe tone, the tone of the author, right? Go ahead, Samantha.
Amused, angry, cheerful, critical, clear, formal, gloomy, humorous, informal, ironic, light, matter of fact, mocking, resigned, optimistic, pessimistic, playful, pompous, sad, serious, sincere, suspicious, quizzical, witty.
Witty. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. The 3 who went did a very good job. I need one more person. One more person to go ahead and try and say these words. Otherwise, I would call on you. I have a person in mind who I would like to go. One more volunteer. If there's no volunteer, then I will call on someone. Everyone's so shy and scared. Go ahead. Go ahead, Nivea Garden. Go ahead, Nivea.
Amused, angry, cheerful, critical, clear, formal, gloomy, humorous, informal, ironic, light, matter of fact, mocking, resigned, optimistic, pessimistic, playful, pompous, sad, serious, sincere, suspicious, quizzical, witty.
See, very good, witty. Good. Good. So all these words describe the tone, right? So amuse basically means you're happy, right? You know, that's more so, the person is, when you amuse, you are glad, something made you laugh, right? Angry, obviously, that means mad, right? Cheerful, you're glad, you're happy. Critical means that you have everything bad to say, or you dissect something piece by piece. Clear, obviously, clear means that the person is straightforward in what they say. Formal, that's the opposite of informal, which means that they don't use, dialect or anything. They use standard English. Gloomy, what does gloomy means? What does gloomy mean? Gloomy.
You in a bad mood or I had a bad attitude.
Yeah, bad, sad, maybe you had a death in the family or something like that. Gloomy. Humorous, obviously that means like a joke, it's funny. Informal, that's the opposite of formal. Ironic, sort of like a joke as well. Light, matter of fact, mocking. Resign, that means you're withdrawn. Optimistic, meaning that you think about good things and you are, positive. What does pessimistic mean? Anyone know what pessimistic means? Pessimistic.
Negative.
Negative thinking, negative viewpoint. Playful, same thing as humorous. Pompous. Oh, what does pompous mean? Anyone know what pompous mean? Pompous. Pompous.
Prideful.
Prideful. Very good. Prideful. You are sophisticated, complex. You think you know it all. You think you got it. Like you are elevated and everyone else is down. Everyone knows what sad means. Serious. That's kind of like stern. Sincere means you're genuine. Suspicious means that you're doubtful. Quizzical, and witty is clever. All right. Okay, good. Are we finished with the slide? Let me know if you're finished with the slide before I move on to the next one.
Not yet.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Who said not yet? Someone said not
No,
yet.
sir.
Javin, anyone else?
I did.
Right.
I'm done.
Okay. So all of these are words that we could use to describe the way that the author or the attitude that the author have towards a particular subject, their voice, right? Their voice. Okay. And some of these same words can be used to describe excuse me, some of these same words can be used to describe some of these same words can be used to describe someone, the mood, right? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we can move on from the slide, right? Let me know. Can we move on from the slide?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Let me know, please. I need some more of you to answer so I can know if I should move on or not. Are we
Yes,
done?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so let's look at by the way, let me put this inside the chat for those persons who are still writing it down. Okay, so that's tone. Now let's talk about the mood, right? So the mood, China, read the definition for the mood for me.
Mood is the feeling the reader gets from a story. Mood is shown through settings, atmosphere, and atmosphere.
Very good. Thank you for that reading. And I need Chai. Chai, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Read the definition of mood.
Mood is the feeling the reader gets from the story. Mood is shown through setting and atmosphere.
Very good. Nevaeh Wallace. Nevaeh Wallace.
Yes, sir.
Can you read the definition of mood?
Mood is the feeling the reader gets from a story. Mood is shown through setting and atmosphere.
Yeah, atmosphere. So what are two ways that the mood is shown? Nevaeh Wallace.
Setting and atmosphere.
Very good, to the setting and the atmosphere. And Kiajani, where's Kiajani? Kiajani, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the definition for mood for me?
Pardon me?
Read the definition for mood.
Mood is the feeling the reader gets from a story. Mood is shown through setting and atmosphere.
Very good. The mood is shown through the setting and through the atmosphere. And Jalen, read the definition of mood for me.
Pardon?
Read the definition of mood.
So, mood. Mood is the feeling the reader gets from a story. Mood is shown through setting and atmosphere.
Right. So what are two ways the mood is shown, Jalen?
Setting and atmosphere.
With the setting of the story and the atmosphere of the story. Now, setting. Anyone know what setting means? Let me say the setting of the story. It's gonna be what?
The place where it take place. I mean, that's it.
Is that what we mean when we say setting? What do we mean when we say setting? Does anyone know? What do we mean when we say setting? A setting of a story.
Where the story takes place.
Same thing what Jevin said. Both of you are correct. The area or the locality where the story takes place. So if a story takes place in the Bahamas, what is the setting of the story?
In the Bahamas.
The Bahamas, very good. If a story takes place in Crooked Island, what's the setting?
Crooked Island.
Crooked Island, right? So the setting is basically the area or the locality where the story takes place, right? The surroundings, right? So you might have a story that happens in a gym. You might have a story that happens inside a haunted house. That's the setting. Are we done with this slide? Or are you still writing this?
Done.
Yes,
Done?
sir. I finished.
Finished? Okay. Anyone else finish? Let me know, please.
I'm finished.
Samantha. Okay.
I'm finished.
Angel, you finished. Good. Okay, so so far, what do we know the difference between the tone and the mood? The mood is the feeling of who?
The reader.
The reader. Very good. And the tone is the voice of who?
The author.
The author, right? The author, the narrator, the speaker. We can tell the tone through what? What shows the tone? What shows the tone?
Dialogue.
Dialogue, and what else?
Description.
Descriptions, like word choice, right? What shows the mood?
Setting and atmosphere.
Very good. The setting and the atmosphere. Very good. Do me a favor and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Take a picture of your notes so far and send it to me via WhatsApp. I want us to look at these different examples of mood that we could have. Malik, I know you wanted to read one of these lists, so you could read this.
Yes, sir. I will. Light-hearted, playful, tender, warm, hopeful, peaceful, ideal, joyous, inclusive, welcoming, liberating, tense, gloomy, violent, pessimistic, cold, confining, haunting, suspenseful, foreboding, painful,
Foreboding.
painful, threatening, terrifying, lonely. And
No.
that's my reading.
Very good. Very good. Very dramatic reading. Very
I
dramatic
like
reading. Yeah, I know, right? I like him too. Very dramatic. And he puts life into his words. Okay. Anyone else want to read, want to try at reading these? Anyone else want to try at reading it?
Yeah, try.
Kylie already went. Can't let you go again. Anyone else? Anyone else want to try? Let me ask. Vet, can you try? The words to describe the mood.
Okay. Words to describe mood. Lighthearted, playful, tender, warm, hopeful, peaceful, idyllic,
Idyllic.
joyous, inclusive, welcoming, liberating, tense, gloomy, violent, pessimistic, cold, confining, haunting, suspenseful,
Suspenseful.
bonding,
Foreboding.
foreboding, painful, threatening, terrifying, and lonely.
And lonely. Very good. Terrifying and lonely. Very good. China, go ahead and read the words to describe mood.
Light-hearted, playful, tender, warm, hopeful, peaceful, idyllic, joyous, inclusive, welcoming, liberating, tense, gloomy, violent, pessimistic, cold, confining, haunting, suspenseful, foreboding, painful, threatening, terrifying, lonely.
Very good. Very good. Okay. You don't have to write all these words, just write 3 of them. Just write 3 of them because we have to go on to the grade exercise. You only have to write 3 of them. You don't have to write all. Okay. These are words to describe mood. Before we go on to the grade exercise, I just want to just show you something. So this one said he approached this example of tone. We're trying to identify the tone. This one said he approached the task with sheer determination. He had studied his plans carefully, spent hours preparing, and was sure of his approach. The hours he spent practicing were grueling and exhausting, but he was ready. This year, he would win the pie eating contest at the school. So what is the tone of this particular passage? What is the tone? Let me read it again. He approached the task with sheer determination. He had studied his plans carefully, spent hours preparing, was sure of his approach. The hours he spent practicing were grueling and exhausting, but he was ready. This was the year he would win the pie eating contest at school. What is the tone of this?
Sheer determination and unwilling to give up.
Okay, not unwilling to give up. What else? Anyone else? Anyone else want to try? What is the tone of? Remember, we get the tone by looking at the author's word choice, right? So what word choice we could highlight? Go ahead, Ebony. You have a question?
I was gonna say, you seem optimistic.
Optimistic. Okay, he was sure this year he would win. Okay, okay. Interesting. Optimistic? Not really. That's not the ideal answer. Like, okay, they even have it highlighted here for you. Share determination, carefully, pairing, practicing, ruling, exhausting. He was ready. Like, what is this? What is the tone of the author? All right. The tone is, let me just give it to you all. The author's tone is serious, intense, formal, and focus. I mean, even when you look at the person he's describing, sheer determination, carefully preparing, practicing, right? So this person is definitely serious. They are, you know, they are intense. This is the scene that they're describing is a deep thing. All right. So according to the descriptions, the author's tone is serious, intense, formal, and focus. All right. Okay, so let's go on to the grade exercise. So we can get this out the way. So grade exercise, graded exercise number 1. Time is it? It is, okay, exercise number 1. What 2 things can,
Easy, Mr. Petit.
huh?
Can you post the other slide in the chat, please?
Which slide? The,
The tone example.
no, you're supposed to write that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So what 2 ways is shown what define mood, give 2 words that can be used to describe the tone. Define what is the tone in which 2 ways are, we can say give 2 ways, we can say list 2 ways in which the mood is shown. All right, so I'm just going to give you 5 questions. The first question says what 2 ways is tone shown? The second question says define mood. The third question says give 2 words that can be used to describe the tone. Number 4 says what is the tone? Number 5 said list 2 ways in which the mood is shown. All right, so you're going to answer these questions, and then you can take a picture of them and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, so answer these and then take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Okay. All right, Ajani, what number you on? Where's Ajani? Ajani, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Good. Joseph, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. Shekinah, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Shakani, you need to take a picture of your work and send it to me once you're finished, okay?
Yes, sir.
Paul, what number you on?
Number 3.
And by the way, for those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Samantha, what number you on?
Number 5.
Number 5. Nivea, what number you on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2.
I'm finished, Mr. Petit.
All right. Very good. Once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Nevaeh Wallace, what number you on? Nevaeh Wallace. Nevaeh Wallace. Again, if I'm Nevaeh. Mark, what number you on? Where's Mark?
Number 3.
Okay, you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Malika Roll, what number you on?
I am finished, sir.
Okay. You sent in your work already?
Yes, sir.
That's good. Kiajani, what number you on?
I'm on number 4.
Okay. And Kingston Sanders, what number you on?
I don't finish my work and about to send it right now.
All right. Jeremy, what number you on? Jeremy, what number you on? Where's Jeremy? Canada from Jeremy came out. What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Anyone else? Anyone else is finished?
Yes, sir.
I am.
Okay. And give at Presenti, what number you want? Brianna roll, where's Brianna roll?
Right now.
What number you on?
Number 5.
5, okay.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
I'm finished.
Very good. Anyone else is finished?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Good.
I am.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's go over the answers then.
Mr. Petito, you talking?
Mel, I'm not
Okay.
talking. Not talking.
Sorry.
It's fine. All right, let's go ahead and answer these, and then we can go. Should be pretty straightforward. In what 2 ways is tone shown? What y'all have for this one? For number 1,
Dialogue and description.
tone is shown in dialogue, and what else? And
Description.
description. When we say description, what are we talking about? Description. We're talking about diction, yeah, diction or word choice, all right? That's what we mean. Let me know if you have that. If you have that. Dialogue and description for number 1, because that's the
Yes,
correct
sir.
answer.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Define mood. What do we mean by mood? What is mood?
The feeling the reader gets from the story.
The feeling the reader, the author or the reader? For mood.
Reader.
Mood has to do with the author or
The
the
reader.
The reader.
The
Very
reader.
good. The reader, very good. So mood is the feeling that the reader gets from the story. Okay, so please make sure you have that. All right. Mood is the feeling that the reader gets. Reader. How many persons got that one right? Mood is the feeling that the reader gets from the story.
I did.
I did.
Good, very good. Number 3, give 2 words to describe tone. Shout out for that one.
gloomy and confining.
Gloomy. What else?
I have ironic and physical.
Okay, ironic. Anyone else want to tell me what they are? Obviously, it's gonna be
I
different.
have amused and sad.
Amused and sad. I like that. Anyone else? Anyone else have anything?
Angry and mocking.
Angry and what?
Mocking.
Angry and mocking. Very good. Anyone else? You don't have to be gloomy and ironic. Any one of those, the list, any one of those words on the list that I gave can be used. Number 4. What is tone? Fill up for number
The
4.
author's attitude
The author's attitude
towards the audience.
The author's attitude. So tone has to do with how the author views things, tone how the author conveys their information. So tone is the author's attitude towards the subject. Did y'all get that right? Please tell me y'all got that right. Let me know if y'all got that right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone else got that right? Let me know if you got that right, please.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Good. And last but by no means least,
If you put author's attitude, do you still get it right?
the author's attitude
Yes, sir.
towards what? You have to be specific.
Okay.
Who's okay?
Sorry, yes, sir.
Okay. So the author's attitude towards, one of those things, or all. There's 2 ways in which the mood is shown. How can we show the mood?
Through the settings, atmosphere.
Through the setting and atmosphere. Now, when we say the setting, we're talking about what?
Where it's taking place.
Where it's taking place, the location. Okay. Did anyone get all right? Let me know if you got all right.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
If you got all right, please put I inside the chat. Again, if you got all right, please put I inside the chat and put a tick next to your correct answers inside of your book. All right, again, if you got all right, please put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, please put Y. If you got 2 wrong, please put N. Again, anyone got all right? Let me hear you again. So those persons who got all right.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Very good. If you finish sending your work, and ready sending your work, you can take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you're already done that, then you can leave. All right.
Good night.
Good night. Have a wonderful evening.
Good night,
Good
Miss
night.
Vicky.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Very good.